Mike Winters.
And good morning. It is 27 minutes after 9 o'clock, and joining us in studio this morning from the Roswell Humane Society, Krystle Noble back with us.
Good morning. Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm liking the cloudiness and the little misties here and there.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
I don't want the sun to come out, though.
Well, good news is later this week it's definitely going to be cooler and more fall-like for sure.
Yeah.
So, good news.
Good news. We had our Christmas for the Pet sale this weekend.
Good. How'd that go?
The thrift store did a knockout job.
Awesome.
But there is still Christmas galore.
So if you're still on the hunt for Christmas decor,
They have...
the thrift store's got everything you need.
Yes. So they still have lots of toys for the kids. New toys that are
great.
unused. Trees in boxes, brand new. Light bulbs.
By the way, have you tried buying an artificial tree brand new? Have you tried buying one? You know how much they cost?
Yeah, they're expensive.
Wait.
Too much money.
Yeah, you could spend $200, $300, $400 easy on a tree. Where you go to the thrift store, and how much you charging for those trees?
I think they're like $25.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you, like you said, some are brand new, still sealed in the box.
Right. They've got a ton of Christmas wreaths and all the clothes on this coming Saturday for Veterans Day. Since everybody's celebrating Veterans Day on Saturday this year,
Yeah.
all clothes in the store are going to be half off.
Oh, nice. Very good.
So
come and shop and save. Of course, come after the Veterans Parade and all that, and then maybe on because you guys. What time you guys open on Saturdays?
10 a.m.
10 a.m. So perfect. You're gonna parade and everything will be. You go to the Wool Bowl for a little bit, and then come on down to the thrift store and save a bunch of money on clothing and Christmas decor.
They today obviously is Wednesday instead of Thursdays.
Yes.
So they're opening at 10 a.m. this morning with all newly restocked shelves.
It's the new stuff day.
New stuff day.
Yeah.
And then just a reminder that Senior Day is on Thursdays.
Okay.
All seniors receive 20% off their entire purchase.
Seniors, what's senior start for you guys?
65.
65 and up. Very good. So 65 and up, come on down and on Thursdays and save a little bit more. By the way, if you miss the sale days, it's not that big a deal because the prices are already deeply discounted compared to brand new stuff. Every dime that you spend in that thrift store goes back to helping the pets. So take advantage of the sales, sure, because you to do the best, but you're going to save a ton anyway. And, you know, if you pay more, you're helping pets a little bit better. So I'm all for sales, and that's great. But at the same time, don't, if you can afford it just to buy, go in there and pay full price sometimes, or, discounted full price for the thrift store.
Discounted
just
full.
Because at the end of the day, that's a vet bill that gets paid for. That's kitty litter or dog food that's now on the shelves for when it's needed at the shelter there. That's paying for cleaning supplies when, by the way, pets are messy. You ever heard that? They are messy and they require a lot of cleaning and taking care of.
They do. That's why we're still hiring. Still hiring.
Yeah.
But also, so if you have like a Christmas party coming up and you plan on doing the whole ugly sweater theme,
You got them covered?
they have an entire rack of just
Nice.
god awful ugly sweaters.
Really bad ones. So if
Some
you
of
need
them are like added on ugly
Oh,
sweaters,
wow.
like you went and bought it from the store and added your own ugly.
Hey, this isn't nearly ugly enough. I need to add more ugly to it.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they've got an entire rack full of just ugly sweaters.
Okay, so
They have an entire rack of Christmas onesie pajamas.
okay, yeah. There's always a sect, every family's got the one person. Every family has that one person. Let's do a Christmas photo in onesies this year. Every family has one. And
That
then
was
most
my
of,
husband.
Yeah, most of the family wants to shoot them down, except for maybe like they get one supporter. But every family has one. So when that person brings that up and you actually lose, and that person wins, you can go to the thrift store and get your onesies.
Or if you just want to wear your onesie around the house to be a child in secret,
Yeah,
we're all down for that.
Yeah, if you're like, hey, I do me. I like a onesie. It's comfortable. Well, whatever you want, man. It's your world. You live in it. Do your thing.
They're just a little uncooperative when you got to go to the bathroom
That's
really
my
quickly.
problem is the escapability is hard if you got an emergency
But
situation.
men are so easy. They have the whole little flap in the back for the men, and then you got the little button in the front.
Well,
Y'all are covered.
Yeah, our aim is not the best. And it's one thing. It's one thing to miss the front flap. You miss the back flap. That's a bad day.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, We unfortunately we don't have the whole just drop a flap issue.
Right.
No. We have to just take it all off.
That requires some precision aim sometimes with the flaps.
Yes. They also have the book room is open.
Okay. And organized. They spent a bunch of time reorganizing, making it so now it's kind of set up like a library where it's by categories,
and alphabetical.
Yeah.
So Abby spent countless hours arranging this, and she's still continuing to spend hours to keep it restocked and all in order and all of that.
This is a coordinated monthly test of the broadcast stations in our area. Equipment that can quickly warn you during emergencies is being tested. If this had been an actual emergency such as flash flood, fire, or tornado, official messages would have followed this alert tone. This
All right, sorry about that. We got interrupted by the EAS test there. You were talking. Sorry about that.
It's okay. I hear the and I was like, we're out of tornado season.
Yeah, it's just the monthly test. No, nothing to worry about here. So.
Oh, I'm at the beginning of the month. I get it.
Well, it's supposed to be random. It happens any time of the month, so sometimes we may see it, sometimes we may not. Just depending.
Been doing this for years, and that's my first time.
Yeah, we do a random monthly test. Well, we don't. They do. And so
we just get caught in it.
Where we're just a part of the chain. Yeah, because it's weird because how EAS works, it's a little different. It's kind of a daisy chain type thing. So, like there's flagship stations that get the EAS alert from National Weather or whoever it comes from. And then they share it to the other, and then they share it to the other TV and radio stations, and those TV stations share it to the other. So we're kind of in a chain. So we get ours. I think people here get it from us now, and then we get it from one in Albuquerque, like KOB or KO, and it's all kind of it's like a daisy chain where one tells one and the other tells it, and it's that same kind of concept, and that's how EAS works pretty much in every state. That's how the system works, which is part of the reason why it still sounds like 1902 technology when you hear the guy talk, and you're like, come on, it's 2022. Can we get sound like the guys in Pango?
Can we update him?
Yeah. But anyway, two little inside baseball on EAS alerts there for you. But I'm sorry. Let's get back to the dogs.
It's okay.
Yeah.
But the book room is completely redone. And like I said, Abby spent countless hours organizing it, keeping it restocked. And they've got markers, fiction, nonfiction, history, blah, 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 whatever you want.
Sure.
She's got it all marked out.
Do they have a few, the new ones they keep aside if you want to buy for gifts or something like that right now? I know with the holidays, sometimes if someone donates a brand new book.
I think she just has them all out there. Okay. And it doesn't matter new or used. All prices are the same.
Okay, sweet.
So
if you come across a new one if you want to gift give it or something.
Right.
Like that. Or if it's a rare book.
And instead of writing the prices inside the book, there's a price chart.
Gotcha.
When you walk into the book room. That'll tell you,
technically graffitiing the book with a price.
Right.
And I imagine, paperbacks are the cheapest, and they probably have what do they call them, the trade paperbacks, or what are the ones that are a little bit more stout than regular paperbacks, and then your hardcover.
And then there's another book after that, a table book.
Yeah.
And then a something else book.
The coffee table book. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Which is usually the size of, Rhode Island.
Those are the books that you just sit and you stand over here and you walk the page over to flip.
A lot of pictures. Usually pictures of mountains or famous people or something. Yeah. But they're good conversation pieces. You put them on a coffee table age company. It's like, oh, what is that? The waterfalls? Let's look at waterfalls. Like anyway, people like it. But if you are looking for that kind of stuff, and especially with coffee.
Your mic is turned off. They can't hear you.
Why is my mic turned off? I'm here. My mic is on. Let me go to headphones. Hello, hello. Is it still off? No, I'm hearing. Why is my mic is? That's weird.
Your EA system.
Yeah, my mic is not working. I can hear yours. That is weird. Why is that? All right. Let's try this.
Which one do you want?
Let me try this microphone here. Let's see. Oh, it's jammed. All right. Sorry if I sound like I'm yelling to it. Whatever, my mic is not working. Hello. That's weird. The EAS thing messes up. All right, let's try.
Here. Here, you take my mic off.
There we go. So let me go on 3. All right, and turn off 1. And you're on 2 now. All right, this is comfortable. I can do this.
Oh my God.
What's that?
My husband says I should come on radio next month in a onesie. Hence the reason I know your mic was off. He's like, I can't hear Mike. His mic is off.
Oh, man. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on there. We'll have to check into that. So might have to reboot something here after the show. But, yeah, I lost my mic.
Problems 101.
Yeah, that is weird. Oh, is it back? Hello, hello, hello? Hello, hello, hello? No.
No.
No, it's not. Okay. I thought maybe it came back. All right, sorry. This interview's going off the rails when EAS and not Mike's working, and something's going on. Someone's mojo ain't working too well this morning. But anyway,
somebody didn't have their coffee.
Yeah. So my apologies. But what else? Is there any more thrift store stuff we got to talk about?
No, we're good on thrift store.
Okay. Now that we are past Halloween,
yes,
if you're wanting to
black cats
adopt
are up for adoption.
Black and all white cats, they are now available for adoption. The ones you had there at the home,
yes,
or the shelter there. So if you've been keeping an eyeball on one on the website or checking in, now's the time to go bring that kitty home. So.
And then we have like 30 cats right now that are available for adoption. Yeah.
So pretty good amount.
We have a ton of cats.
Are they younger adult cats or
ranging
kind of a variety
from 3 months up to, I think the oldest one we have right now is 1.5 years, 2 years old.
Okay. So pretty young for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
So they're kitten or adult kitten brain, adult size kitten brain.
Right.
How about the dogs?
Oh, plenty of dogs, full of dogs. We still have Sunflower, we still have Polly, we still have Max and Rose. They've all been there officially 1 year.
Okay. Wow.
Sunflower is at 14 months, going on 15
They
months.
should not be, no pet should be there that long.
No.
That's too long.
And we had to have Sunflower spayed because she kept going in and out of heat. So we wanted to make sure she didn't have a medical issue. So she taught us a new trick that she knows that we didn't know.
Oh, yeah?
So we have a different latch style at our shelter. Well, at the vet's office, they have like a small holding kennel until after they come out of anesthesia, they're awake and they're doing okay. Then they put them out in one of the boarding runs, which is just a regular chain link gate.
Oh, okay.
Just, you just open the latch.
Okay.
Well, they put a cone on her so she wouldn't lick her sutures. Well, she took her cone off, opened the gate, picked up her cone, walked out, and went back into the surgical room because it's got a swing door.
Mm-hmm.
Pushed the swing door open and went and sat next to the technician while she was helping with another surgery. So she knows how to open chain link gates.
That's funny. I saw one like a TikTok video or something, and I love watching those videos where the dogs work in cahoots to get things like escape from things.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one like that with one of those gates, and the one figured out how to open it and then held it open for the other one to come out and then closed it. It was just funny.
I laugh at the dogs that like hop on stuff and then hop over
mm-hmm.
and then come back through.
Yeah.
Like they just walk right back through, and I'm like, well, you could have walked right through the first time, but
well,
I don't know.
They are dogs. But yeah, they can be scary smart sometimes.
They
that
can.
Way, so and cats
all
are,
animals are.
Yeah, cats can do it too.
Cats
I've seen
are
them.
super smarter than their own good.
I always like watching when dogs can get their own water out of the sink. That makes, like, when they turn on the sink and drink out and then turn it off. I love
is the dogs who use the ice machine on the refrigerators.
Oh, yeah.
So they push a little thing, drop some ice cubes, eat the ice cubes. My sister's dogs eat ice cubes as treats.
Yeah. My cats, My dog used to. Sissy used to. My cats love to play with them, but they don't eat them. They just whack them around for about 20 until they whack them under a fridge or something, and it's out of reach and it melts. And I'm sure I got puddles under there.
And so my sister has a Great Dane who's equal in size to be able to push the button.
Yeah.
She hasn't learned exactly, how to push the button because the sound of the ice maker kind of weirds her out.
It's intimidating. Yeah.
She's like,
It is noisy. Yeah.
But. As soon as the ice cubes start falling, she's like, oh, hey, it's treats, it's treats. My dogs are like, what are you doing?
It's like,
But they're like, oh, okay, y'all are eating it, so I guess we'll eat it,
And then my cats also, whenever I open or close the fridge because of the light, one of my cats generally rushes up just to chase the light on the floor, like the light shadow from it, and she'll just whack it and attack it till I freezer or the refrigerator part. She's excited every time I open it. So
yeah.
But so lots of dogs, lots of
dogs.
cats.
We don't have a whole lot of small dogs. It's all
larger dogs,
medium to large dogs.
Okay, so if you want a bigger, not the arms, holding the arm type dog, but ones that run around and take on walks and do those kind of things.
We have a lot of dogs that love to play fetch, that love ball, that love to just be around you and have so much love and attention. Max and Rose have come a long way from when we first got them. They were super not happy with people. They just didn't have human interaction, and so they were scared of people.
Gotcha.
Rose is still a little shy, but not as bad as she used to be. But a lot like loud sounds and stuff like that. She's like, nope. I'm big dog hiding under little couch. And she's really not big. She's probably 45 pounds. She's all legs.
I think I might have just fixed my problem. Hold on. Hello. I just thought of something. Sorry, I was listening, but I check. Now it's still not working. Sorry, that didn't work as way I thought it was. I thought maybe my profile change might have knocked my mic off, but that wasn't it. So,
nope.
Sorry, I'm trying to troubleshoot in my head as I'm talking to you. I'm thinking, what could cause this? It's not the board.
A man who can multitask. Oh my God.
So I was trying to think in my head on what could be causing my mic issue, while at the same time listening and talking about the dogs and the cats.
Good job, multitasking.
I don't know how good I am at it, but I was trying there.
Hey.
So, but and
lots
the great
of big dogs.
Yeah, and another thing. This is a good time of year with the weather.
Walking.
So if you want to take the dogs for walks or come and play with the dogs, take them outside for a little bit. This is beautiful weather for that. We don't have to worry about being too hot for their paws and things like that.
Right, and they love the cool. They love it.
Yeah.
Obviously not when it's like 14 degrees outside, but
like right now, 60s or whatever. Yeah.
This is like all this upcoming week is going to be perfect weather for, walking dogs, interacting with them outside, taking them to the park. If you want to brush on one of them, we got the grooming supplies there, it helps us, it helps them, and it gets them out of the kennel and more interaction with a human.
Yeah, absolutely. So please, if you can't adopt because you live in an apartment or just you don't have ideal situations to own a pet.
Or you live somewhere they don't allow pets.
Yeah, they don't allow them, but you're a pet lover. This is a great way you can help out. That way you can get your little pet fix and kind of rub and love and all in the pets and have fun with them. But at the same time, making them more suitable for adoption, because the more, like you said, the more human contact, the more interactions they have with people and families and stuff like that, the more comfortable they're going to be around the people. And we say this every time, but whenever you adopt an animal from a shelter, I don't care if it's the Humane Society or Animal Control or wherever, you're going to see the animals at their worst. They're in kennels, they're cages, they don't get to roam free. They're kind of, they're institutionalized, as you might have heard from Shawshank Redemption. They got a little bit of that going on. And so they're going to be reserved or quiet or barky and not comfortable. But once you get them out of that element and then you get to meet them and the personality, and that's when you really get to see what the pet's like. So when you do come and look for the pets to adopt, and take that moment to take them into a room and meet them by themselves and interact with them, so you can kind of see a little bit more what their personality is like. And then obviously they're they're just meeting you too. So they're going to be a little nervous, a little apprehensive or whatever.
And
or
sometimes you have dogs that, don't have any affection by the kennels. You know, they're just like, whatever,
Yeah.
And they're perfectly fine. But then you have the dogs that are like complete shutdown, lockdown, and they're like, no, this is sensory overload.
Yeah. They're like people. They react differently to it like you would if you were in that situation.
And because we can't understand what they're barking at their neighbor, they might be fighting each other all the time. They might be throwing words.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah. Your poop smells really bad today.
Why'd you put me next to this fool? Put me down there. I like that guy. Put me down by that guy.
Right? If we could understand what they're saying, we could probably help them a whole lot better than, we do. But we do the best that we can in all situations to make sure they're friendly with everybody. If
Absolutely.
they're, still shy and scared, we hold them in quarantine a little bit longer until we're comfortable with bringing them out, because we don't want to completely overload them and shut them down.
We don't make it a traumatizing experience for them. We're trying to provide good, loving places and treat them like loving pets, and that's the love they get there. But it's not their a natural environment for them. It's not a home. Yeah. So please factor that in when you're adopting, and like you said, if you have time to volunteer, please come, because that's where it really helps there. When these dogs get to be dogs and play fetch and roll around on the floor with you and do all the things you do with dogs, that makes them dogs. And the same thing with cats. Cats are a little bit more personality. They're standoffish and things, but the more human interaction they have too, it also rubbing up on petting. Where cats are more standoff. If they get a little love, and I was like, wait a minute, I like that ear scratch. You should do that more to me. And so there, so that does. It's not as significant with dogs and cats, but it's also important for cats too.
Right.
But it's bigger for dogs. But either way, I recommend it for both, because they're going through the same thing. They just treat it a little differently personality wise. That's just how cats are. So
cats are a lot different than dogs, but sometimes a lot of the same in the way, because they both want your attention, but cats don't want to let you know they want your attention.
They like to tease you. They'll pretend like they don't want it, and even like deny you. Like if you try to pet them and they turn away, and then as soon as you say no, then they rub up on your leg. Like, okay, happy now. That's
they're like,
okay.
They
want it on their terms, not your terms.
Playing.
Yeah, they want to make it like they're in charge. And if you pretend that they're in charge while they're doing it, they do whatever you want. That's the secret. They don't know it yet. I just pretend like they're in charge, and then I gently nudge them where the way I want them to go. But, I figured it out. But, you just treat them like they're in charge. Oh, you can lead. Sure, let you walk the lead. No, because I can't go up my hallway in my bedroom, from my bedroom to my living room with the cats with me. She's got to bolt out in front of me and walk in front of me. I'll hear her just sprint, and then she gets right in front of me, slows down, and just walks slow right in front of me like she's leading the parade. She does it every time.
She's like, hold on. It cannot happen.
Yeah, she follows me wherever I go. I go to the bathroom. I get out. She's sitting there yelling at me. Why'd you close the door? Leave me out of the bathroom. I was like, I didn't want you in there.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah. They'll stick her paw under the door and then move the door jamb back and forth. So it goes, That's Bella. Hannah does the leans on it and does the fake scratch thing. Yeah, that's her. So.
Just let me in. Or let me out, one of the two.
Yeah. Well, usually in. They want in. And then as soon as I open it, the door, she says, "Mama, mama." She's literally yelling at me as I open the door, and she says, "Mama," and then she comes up and starts kneading on my shoes. That's usually how my exiting the bathroom goes in my house.
She's like, stop. I have to. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, they're still there.
That's pretty much the routine in our house. But you let her kind of dictate that and then do your thing, and then they're happy. So.
And that's what makes having pets in a home different than not having them in a home.
Absolutely. Yeah, your schedule is not dictated by you. Contrary to popular belief, it is not.
Yeah.
But they are great assets. That's what I love. That our life is so much better with our cats in it. They're so much better when the dog, when dogs I've had over the years loved it, and they're just, it's a great asset to any home if you do it right.
You realize how much happier you are, like when you're loving on an animal. Studies say that your serotonin levels rise by 10% when you are petting a dog or a cat, or like an animal in general.
Right.
But they help bring your serotonin levels up. They help you just be happy, you know, and they can sense when you've had a bad day. They're going to come up, they're going to lay on you, they're going to they're going to bug the crap out of you.
Sure.
And that's because they know something's wrong and they're trying to fix it in the best way they know how.
Yeah. Like when I get sick, my cats will actually like lay on me. Like I've had, and generally one of them never lays on me. And like I've had times where I've gone to bed, lay down sick, and both cats are laying on me because they sense like what you're saying. So yeah, it's very true. So please, if you have a space in your home, please come out.
Come see us.
Come talk to them. And like you said, even if your home isn't, like maybe you can adopt a cat instead of a dog. You know,
right. And there's some places that allow small dogs, not big dogs.
Yeah.
Or they allow small animals and not large animals, or you can have a cat or a dog.
Yeah.
But we want to help you with the best match that's going to fit you
Sure.
into your home and your lifestyle.
Because we want this to succeed. We want you to be the pet lover that for the next 15 years or whatever, this pet's your partner. And then when this one's going off to the big field in the sky, you go back and say, hey, I need a new friend. I'm ready for a new friend, and I'm going to go back to the Humane Society. So,
Yes, please come see us.
yeah. Give out hours and everything before we go here.
For the kennels, it's Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 12 and 1 to 4:30.
Okay.
And then for the thrift store, it's Wednesday through Saturday, 10 to 4:30.
Very good. And don't forget, today is New Stuff Day at the thrift store.
Yes.
Wednesday's the new. So right about now, they're all gathering at the front door.
Yep.
Getting ready.
The line is there.
Yeah. So they'll be opening here in about 7 minutes. So
And you can also, if today's not a good day for you, go tomorrow.
yeah.
They put new
I'm
stuff
just saying
out.
the very new stuff, and so
Yes.
like first dibs is now.
Yes, they put new stuff out every single day, but Wednesdays is like the big new stuff day.
It's like when they opened up the Great West for expansion, and they had this everyone. Remember Far and Away or whatever that Tom Cruise movie was, where
Yes.
they're all just sprinting towards the west to get there. That's the thrift store this morning.
Every Wednesday, that's what you need to think of.
Yeah, exactly. Well, very good. Well, and RoswellHumane.org is the website.
Yes.
You can see every single pet that's available for adoption, including the ones in quarantine. The ones that have not available next to them, they're in quarantine. But every pet you see on the website is looking for a home.
They are. And the reason, like, it'll say they're not available, and that's just meaning they're getting brought current on shots, or they might be on medication for some reason. It doesn't mean that they won't become available. It just means that they're not available at that
Sure.
moment.
So if you find one that you fall in love there, call, ask, check in, and
Email,
follow up. And
something.
Yeah. And then, of course, if you have any questions about being a member or thrift store, all that, you can find it there at the website.
Yeah,
too.
memberships are about to be due.
Good deal. That's a great way to support the Humane Society, your pets, kids, everybody.
If you go to our Facebook page or to our website, you will see our new logo.
Oh, nice.
So we had a grant that was given to us to redesign our logo.
Okay.
So our new logo is of a dog and a cat inside a spaceship.
Nice. I bet it's very apropos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's very cool, very sweet.
Yeah. Very cute.
Simple, but it just basically sums Roswell up.
Sure.
Little spaceship, dog and a cat together. Hi.
Yeah. There you go. And then an alien adopting them off to their planet.
Right. They're like, we adopted that one.
You'll love life on Mars or whatever planet they go. Not Mars, but one of those made up.
Pluto.
Melmac? Is that where Mork from Mindy came from?
Oh, yeah, Melmac.
Yeah, maybe they're from Melmac.
Yeah.
Or was that Alf? Was Alf from Melmac?
I don't know.
One of them was from Melmac.
I want to go see Alf.
Yeah,
though,
I can't remember if it's Alf or Mork that was from Melmac. Might be Alf, now that I think about it. Where was Mork from, though? I don't know. Now I got to go look up my old reference. My brain's failing me. So, as always, appreciate the visit.
Thank you
we'll
very
see you
much.
next time here in a couple of weeks,
Yes.
okay? All right, it is 9:56. Quick